welcome to Ideagen TV live from Corfu here at the historic Ionian Parliament building. It is such an exciting day to be here talking about the metaverse. Would you kindly introduce yourself to our global audience?
Hello, happy to have me here. I'm Costantino Roselli. I'm a Greek Italian, and I'm the founder and the chief metaverse officer of Netizens, which is a metaverse creative studio, immersive experience, and marketplace, actually a hub of marketplace to the metaverse platforms. My background is in computer science, digital marketing. I'm a best-selling author of a motivational book and futurist. So I'm doing what I'm doing because we want to disrupt the industrial business model, and this is the metaverse about, and to build a system that is more sustainable, diverse, and inclusive.
A Greek Italian, that's really cool, first of all. Obviously, we're here in Greece, and Corfu has an Italian sort of history, a great history. So you feel at home here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, really. It's one of the few places that you can say it's both Greek and Italian, right? Like this is. So what is the metaverse? Like what we all know, we have an idea of meta and the metaverse and what we think it is, but what is the metaverse? Why is it inevitable? And why do we need it?
This is the million-dollar question, let's say, because everybody has a different answer. But the reason that they have a different answer is because they see the metaverse as a tool. But the metaverse is not a platform, a tool, it's an idea. The metaverse is an attitude, a revolution. So you can compare it with industrial revolution. So when we have the metaverse revolution is coming to destroy the perfect that industrial brings and enable the impossible. And why this has happened, why it's inevitable? Because, after the millennium, the first year's eve, the world is not destroyed. The apocalypse never happened. But the events that follow the 20 years after that, it creates something that changed humanity goals. So 3 major events, which is the global warming and climate change, the recession, which means that it was the first time that we realized that the financial system we have is not stable. And the third one was the pandemic. It was the first time that we see the world that we are still vulnerable on the natural causes. It's not something we faced only 100 years back. But at the same time, we have technological evolution. 3 things that coming together, which is the Web 2, the miracle, the 8th miracle of the world, because it was the first time that we can speak in a second, asking a question to millions of people, and we have an answer back, which is amazing, and makes us all media, actually. And the second one is blockchain, that if Web 2 makes us media, blockchain will make us bank. And that comes with a great responsibility. And pay attention on that this is about the true freedom of the people. And the third one was the influencers, the rise of creators, because it was the first time that the people, the creators, didn't need any permission, didn't need someone to pick them up. The microphone was there, the stage, it's them, and then if they want to broadcast, they can do it. So that, because humanity goals reflecting this, we changed our goals from survival to sustainability systems. We need sustainable, and when we speak about sustainability, we speak about financial, environmental, and social sustainability. The second one, it was that we changed from material growing, we want social justice, we want inclusivity, diversity, and quality of life. And instead of national power, we need collaboration, we need co-creation, and we need to build the one world. And this is the metaverse is coming that can build an environment that everyone can achieve those goals. Because industrial lifestyle, industrial culture cannot help us. It served us, it was good. But today, we don't build any more cities around the factories because the factory is not there, it's gone. The factory is on our backpacks. So the whole thing transforms us from citizens to netizens, the citizens of the internet. So instead of building people to follow the city lifestyle, we need to build people that that they are valuable nodes of an individual networks and a million networks around the world. And this is why the metaverse is inevitable, and this is why we need it.
You just described what netizens are, and you're leading the way on the metaverse. What is your strategy? What is your strategy to get there? Your partnerships, and what does the funding look like? How do you begin to take what your dream is, what your vision is, and turn it, I know it's already happening, but how do you turn that into a reality that truly changes the world according to the vision you just outlined?
What I described, it was the philosophy that we built the Netizens, sure, our company in there. So the strategy that we follow is that the disruption we are moving in two directions. First of all, we have a community of 3,500 worldwide people, 3D fashion designers and developers, that we co-create things with them. We have a partnership with the biggest communities in the metaverse environment, like Metaverse Fashion Council and Microsoft and Ready Player Me. And we already recognized from Worldwide Market Report as a company that will change this and shape the fashion industry until 2030. And recently, we received a nomination from the Global Startup Awards as the best Web3 startup of the year. And we follow two things. The first one is that we disrupt the fashion career model. What that means? That means that a designer that comes out from university, in order to establish themselves in the industry, they need 10 to 15 years. And only the 1% they reach the goal of becoming creative director in a big firm or in average firm. The rest, they will come around of ecosystem. So what we do, actually, is eliminate this time by giving the opportunity for everyone that jumps out of a university to build a sustainable business, and in 1 year to have profits, real profits, to have a community more than 500,000 people worldwide that they buy from them, and they co-create with them. So this is a huge impact, because having a business that you are the creator, the creative director, is a huge disruption of what we do right now. And the second one is that the platform that we build as a metaverse, which is collaboration with many companies, because it's a piece of elements that we create that platform, and we call it the Fashion City in the metaverse, which means that the people can go inside. They can. It's a D2C platform. That means that we eliminate all the intermediaries, fashion shows, showrooms, retailers, everyone. The people can go inside, hang out with their friends, design their garments. They can buy or rent them for the digital world, but also they can have a copy to their physical identity.
So obviously, I have a couple of questions here. You're talking about the digital worlds, but you're also talking about the physical world that we experience each and every day. And you're transforming the notion of the metaverse into being real. So it's kind of like opposite of what we've heard on some level about what the metaverse can look like. We're going to be in the metaverse. You're going to be walking around the metaverse, but you're saying you're creating real business with real dollars and real clothing. Is that right? And so I think that's stunning and really eye-opening to me, because I saw the metaverse as something a little bit different. So what's the future? What are you going to do? What's next?
You're right. What I describe is completely different of what we saw today about the metaverse. Because I don't believe that we need a digital twin, but we need physical twins. So we did a lot of research to the generation alpha, and we realized that, let's say as example for the cosplay, that it is a generation for many years now that they see their heroes in the comics or the movies, and they try to dress up and behave like the heroes. Today, because of the technology, what we see that they do is that because they can build their own hero, they build their digital avatar, create a personality in the environment around that, and then they try to load what built in digital world to the physical world. So this is the time that everything flips from physical to digital. Now we speak about digital to physical. So I build it in this way by upload everything, let's say, in our business in digital world using a technique that we call it GCIE, which means gamified cinematic immersive experience. And in that way, the people, they do their jobs, their business, they create, they do all of those things that they stress us in this world, in physical, let's say, reality. So we upload it in digital. So if you have your business there, what you do here in physical, you enjoy. And this is what we want to do. This is why we can build sustainability. Because real sustainability, I don't believe that you can have it by changing things in the industrial world that we live. No. You achieve only 30% or 40%. With our system, you achieve 97% of sustainability because there is no physical resources. And when you download your job in physical one, then you download just a part of it, only to feed, let's say, your physical needs, not the physical desires in terms of hunting of money, because you have the money in the digital world. What's next on this is that imagine an AI avatar that in a blink of an eye can measure you, okay? And when you, and they create for you the one-of-the-kind NFT wearable, which is yours, for your digital avatar, but at the same time, if you want, upon your demand, that wearable can be can transform in physical one, and you will have a copy in your house without anything in between.
That is a profound. At Ideagen in Corfu, local impact, global change. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Changing the world.
I will do.